it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel, Wigless with Curly Q. And I am here with my weekly empties, and praise Jesus because I cannot keep track of my days anymore. Everything just runs together. So I want to share with you my Scentsy and then also my vendor empties. So let me get my bags together here. I've actually finished off quite a bit, and also some in different portion sizes, which is super exciting. So that means I've been able to like experience some new to me scents, and then also get through quite a bit. Okay, so I'm trying to get through all of the bags here. Okay. So the most of the clams I have here are from Scentsy. So let me just get through what I have in my hand. And of course, you guys know my trick or treat bag is where I keep my empties. So this week I did manage to warm pumpkin tiramisu, which I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of, there we go. And this was released from, I want to say, the Harvest Collection in 21. This is probably one of my absolute favorite pumpkin scents they ever did. It smells like, oh, it's okay. It literally smells like dessert, but I get like the pumpkin pie filling, or like a pumpkin souffle. You get like the bakery notes, maybe some like cookie and some creaminess. The whipped cream gives it a little buttery note, and then you get a little taste of coffee. This is fantastic. I have been holding on to this for the last 2 years, and I was kind of sad to see it go, but I really did love that one, and I'm glad that I'm getting through some of my older wax. I don't have a lot, but that's probably one of the oldest bars I have. Fairy Tale Pumpkin. So this was a scent of the month. I want to say last year. I know it has pumpkin and a berry and some anise or black licorice. And I only had 4 cubes left of this. And I warmed it out here in the open concept. It did throw pretty well. I only put it in 2 warmers. This Amber Glow warmer, and then like my Hoot, because those are my 2 higher wattages here in the living room open concept area. I put it in overnight because honestly, this is not one of my favorite scents. It's what's interesting, but not something I would get again. But Tuesday, it did perform very well. I was still going in the morning, so. Alright, so I finished up a bar of Cider Mill, and I actually did two warms of this. Cider Mill is fresh apples, crushed pumpkin, and simmering spices. It's one of my favorite fall scents. And you really get that apple cider note with the pumpkin and the spices, but it's not heavy on the cinnamon, it's not heavy on the clove. There's like a little zip of orange zest in there, which I wonder if they put that in the mulling spices. But regardless, it's one of my favorite apple pumpkin sort of scents. Highly recommend. And that was solid medium strong. Pumpkin tiramisu was medium strong. Like, it was pretty good. I love the throw on that. Oh, you guys, I finished my last bar of pink cotton, and I just took this out of my club this year. This is pink berries and clean linens. This is one of my only favorite laundry scents that we had. At one point, I did have this in my club, probably the longest, and while I do enjoy it, I am finding myself having a hard time just utilizing laundry scents. I finish this off in the bathroom because that's, you know, that space needs some freshening up. And it always goes for me at least two solid days. Okay. And I'm sad to see this go, but this is one of my hauls, or I kept this in honor of my sister's wedding. This is down the aisle from the Moment by Moment collection. And I had this in my bedroom basket, and I did a lot of this in the bathroom. Or bedroom and bathroom, sorry. So it's fresh dewy greens, watery pear, and peony petals. This is one of the only florals I like. I'm gonna see if I can try to find or hunt some more down in some ISO groups, but this was so good. I like peony. I like the combination between the peony and the pear, as well as the dewy greens. It was just like a fresh, pretty fruit floral. I guess that's the category that I like my florals in. It's got to have a fruit or I can't enjoy it. Okay. Finished up a bar of Johnny Appleseed. Sorry, hold on one second. Johnny Appleseed. And this is Macintosh apple, pear, and I want to say apple peels. This is a very sweet appley scent. I don't know if I like this one anymore. I think I burned myself out on Johnny Appleseed because this is a really a good fresh apple, but it's just, I don't know. I think I'm over it, but it is in the catalog. You still currently get it if you like those fresh apple notes without any spice. I would recommend that too because it's really good. It'll last a good. Ooh, I think each time that I warmed that, I only used 4 cubes, and 1 cube in each warmer, adjacent, or across the room from each other. And the throw is great. It's really great in the kitchen, bathroom, anywhere. Speaking of bathroom, so the next 2 bars I finished off in the bathroom. This is apple and cinnamon sticks, which I actually got this in 2020. This is apple, white pumpkin, and I want to say oak. A little bit of spice. I'm not a big fan of this one. I like oak. I like Autumn Road Trip that has like a silver oak, but this, I guess because it has had a long time to sit, it just got more potent. But if you like those woodsy apple pumpkin type of scents, give this one a try. So 2 cubes in my bathroom and like an element warmer. It may even go pretty well in a mini warmer. That would go, I kept it in there for 3 days. Yeah, it would just keep going. I was like, well, I don't want to waste it, so I just kept going. And yeah, not my favorite again, but if you like a medium to strong fall scent, apples and cinnamon sticks, it's the way to go. Oh, and the only reason why I finished up this bar is because that is coming back in January. This is the Bambi Bar Twitter Pated. I had this in my collection for a really long time. I want to say since 2020. Oh, this is so nice. Last catalog, spring and summer, Woodland Meadow was very, very close. And I don't have the scent notes on here. And it was old. You can see there's no scent categories on the bottom. I never got juicy. But it's just a fresh, green. I feel like there's maybe some sage in this. Maybe a little like citrus. It's really green and earthy scent. One thing that could be close would be the Mandalorian scent. But yes, this one actually for Disney Bar was a strong performer, and I really did enjoy that. Kind of made me sad to go away, but I can't hoard wax forever. Okay, and that is it for my Scentsy clams. So next up I will be doing Thunder. Okay, I don't think I have the container. Well, I have it in here. Hold on. Okay, Second and Spruce. I used, this was like a heart waffle shape. So this is funnel cake and the strawberry drizzle. The funnel cake scent was absolutely delicious. So yummy. I get the fried dough, like sweet, buttery. Oh, it's like a less intense jelly donut without the jelly. Oh, and it was so good. So with the strawberry drizzle, I cut this in half and actually put it one on my desk, I think in my Calaverita warmer, just to have it kind of circulating. And I don't remember what else I warmed on this day. Oh, but the strawberry drizzle, I think it's like a strawberry jam. It is so good. Bakery, strawberry bakery, year round, all day, every day. But so I have a little bit more left of this, and I do intend on warming it with the cinnamon crumble topping. It's my last scent shot, or the last topping I have for the funnel cake, so I'm gonna warm that this week. This one is so good too. It's not empty, but it smells like streusel topping, and I love this touch here. It just looks like sugar crystals. So good. It's not just cinnamon sugar. I actually get the butter, and it's fantastic. Anyway, Second and Spruce. I hope she offers the funnel cake in like the summer. That would be a fun idea to do, like either like a summer or late spring kind of release of the carnival scents. It'd be awesome. Anyway, that's just an idea. Okay, so I did do a sample in the Bathroom with Seaside from L3. This was pretty strong. This is like salty air, a little touch of floral. Ooh. I got this in a sample in my last order, I think. It was just really pretty, like fresh, oceanic type of scent. It was nice to experience. I don't normally gravitate towards scents like that, but sometimes it's nice to have a fresh scent to cut through all the bakery. So, yeah. Oh, just yesterday. Did I put this in here? Okay, so let me tell you about my melt yesterday. So last night I did this sample. It was 3 leaves and a pine cone of Marshmallow Fireside from Kay's. And then I also finished off this little cookie sampler of Southern Flair from Sassy Girl Aroma. And as well, I used 3 squares from my custom cuts that I did with Kay's, which was like a blackberry jam butter cookies, sugar cookie royale, and cotton candy frosting. Because I'm here for all things blackberry cookie, blackberry anything. So, but I wanted smokiness, and the Marshmallow Fireside was fantastic in combination with the Southern Flair, which this one is blackberry jam butter cookies, vanilla waffle cone, and cotton candy. It didn't last a long time, but I really did enjoy it while I had it going. Before I went to bed, I could still smell a little bit touch of that blackberry jam butter cookies, but the most thing that I smelled was just like the buttery vanilla sugar cookie and the Marshmallow Fireside combination. When I came out this morning, Marshmallow Fireside was going strong and the blackberry jam combinations were all dissipated, which is expected, but it was so good. Definitely would do that again. Another Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire. If you haven't tried this one yet, hopefully she will keep this on taps for at least a few more months. This is a pumpkin pecan waffle, cider lane, and marshmallow fireside. I loved how this did. It was like a little snap bar. It had like 8 segments in it, and it was strong enough to where I could just use 1 square of this little bar brittle in my warmers, and I would do it in the 4 closest warmers to my desk, and it was fantastic. I am so glad I have this in a loaf. I was gonna try to save this one and maybe give some to my sister, but she can have some of my loaf. It's the perfect balance of that fireside and the cider lane and the pumpkin pecan waffles. And to me, I get more of the cider lane and the marshmallow fireside, and then in the background I get the pumpkin pecan waffles. So yummy. I did this one too, but I can't remember when. Okay. This was an ice cream scoop wax melt from Scoopable Tart Wax with Scoopable Wax Melts. This is in Coffee Bean Express. This one was 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It was so good. And coffee and bakery mixed together is absolutely yummy. Yeah, that's a really good coffee bean. And I don't know what monster cookie is, but I know I need it. I would definitely repurchase this one again because it went for a while. I want to say at least 10 to 12 hours. And for coffee, that is pretty good. So next up, I finished a Mayflower bar from L3 Waxy Wonders and sugar coated for me. This is cotton candy frosting, let them eat cake, toasted mallow, and sugar cookie royale. This was more body care, vanilla based bakery, with like a little musk, or I want to say a little touch of floral. And I think let them eat cake has orchid in there. So I have a note. This is probably one of only 2 in here that I have a note, but I did melt this on the 25th. Started at 3 p.m. and I had a note on here that it was beautiful and had immediate throw. Wasn't my favorite, but I do kind of like to step outside of my comfort zone, and I like gourmand body care scents. So would I get it again? No, but was it nice to try? Yes. Oh, you guys. This and a sample I got from Carla from Case and Wax Melts. Cupcakes at Tiffany's spawned, Cupcakes at Tiffany's spawned an obsession. I had just discovered it this summer, and I love it. So in a D-stash, I got Sassy Girl Aroma's Cupcakes at Tiffany's, and I finished off this brittle. This was so pretty. It was like a watercolor pink, blue, and yellow on a white base. And the description is toffee, tiny chocolate, fruity buttercream, and creamy, fluffy vanilla cake. Yes, and yes, and yes. Yeah. Oh, man. This one is so good. So good. This one is very potent. I did 1 piece in all the warmers here in the living room, so that's 8 pieces of a brittle. It was so yummy. I'm so glad I was able to try it from the D-stash. This one was a full brittle, and definitely would get that again. In fact, it's going on my list now that I know how well it does. It's so good. You can't go wrong with Sassy Girl Aroma. And it kind of hurts my heart when I hear people say that Sassy Girl doesn't work in their homes. But that's kind of like the fun of vendor wax. You get to try, or you can try all different kinds and see what works best for you. Lavender and Speckles strawberry French toast pretzel. I need this in a big bag. This was so yummy. Fresh or French toast topped with sweet strawberries and pretzel bits. This one has a lovely butter note in that French toast. So for me, I get the French toast as my top. First thing I smell, then the strawberry, and then that bready, salty pretzel. Oh, you guys. I did the 3 pieces, cut them in half, put it in 6 warmers here in the open concept, and it went, it went everywhere. It threw beautifully. I need this again. This was so yummy. If you like strawberry bakery or strawberry French toast, try Beth's strawberry French toast pretzel, or if she just makes strawberry pretzel, well, any of her strawberry blends are fantastic, but strawberry French toast pretzel was super yummy. And I don't feel bad about warming that scent out of my sampler without my sister having smelled it. It was yummy. Okay, my second brittle that I finished from Sassy Girl Aroma, On the Pier. Oh, this one's strong too. So this is caramel drizzled popcorn with sweet candy apples blended with sweet cream and a touch of sea salt. I like this one. Caramel apple for me has always been a struggle. I want to love caramel apple, but sometimes it's just really heavy. But I like this because of that sea salt. It's kind of like you're getting salty air. like salty sea salt air, salty sea air. And the popcorn comes out on warm. What I love is that I do, I get the candied apple as well. Sweet cream, I think, kind of helps tone down that darkened sugar that you get from caramel apple, or the caramel period. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if I preferred this one versus Sawdust Days, but this one was very yummy and I got many worms out of it. Very, very strong. Did very well in this apartment. Oh, I'm so sad that this is gone too, but I need more. Bowser's Breath from Rose Girls. This is Campfire and Crispy Burned Cinnamon Sugar Toast. It was orange and yellow little mini melters. It's like marshmallow fireside mixed with cinnamon sugar and bread. But for me, I get most of the campfire note and the touch of the cinnamon sugar. So good. Did very well. Very, very well. But I want to say I warmed this with something else too. Check my Instagram. You'll find it on there. I post except for today. I haven't posted anything of what I'm melting because I wanted to have a lazy weekend. So anyway, Bowser's Breath. If you see that on Rose Girls website, I would recommend giving it a try. It's super good. Okay. So this is actually double bagged because the bag is still very, very strong scented. This is Southbound Party Cake Bites. I don't know if you can read the description, but I'll read it out loud. It's sweet buttery toffee. Loads of sweet and slightly fruity buttercream whipped into a fluffy vanilla birthday cake and zucchini bread. Oh, so this was my first exposure to zucchini bread and bakery combinations. I got this in a loaf from Medis Stash earlier this summer, and I can't believe I've gotten through a whole loaf of this. And I would melt it by itself. I melted it with like strawberry jam and alternating warmers. Or like sugared strawberry I mixed with this from Scentsy. It was perfection. To me, it's like cupcakes at Tiffany's and birthday cake and zucchini bread mixed together. It does very, very well. I don't know when she will have this again, but this scent sold me on Southbound's Bakery. So I'm excited because I have a wax cake that I just got in almost an RTS recently, so I will be holding on to that and using it sparingly until I can get more of these types of cupcakes at Tiffany's, birthday cake and zucchini bread, or make it myself. But this was very, very yummy. And finally, I have finally finished another Second and Spruce. This is Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. I got this in June, I want to say. Yeah, this is banana nut bread, zucchini bread, cinnamon sugar donuts, and sugar cookie. Erica does the best, the best banana bread combination I have ever smelled in my life, because this, all her wax always is super strong, but this banana bread blend is on up there with Scentsy's banana nut bread, in my opinion. This banana, it's a good baked banana. It's not Laffy Taffy banana. It's fantastic. And what I love about the complexity of Erica's wax, if it's like a super, I won't say super, but if it's like blended with more than 2 cents, you get each note in the progression of the melt of the day. This wax, I'm speechless because it was so good. Made me so hungry. The banana will kind of dissipate after about like 4 hours, and then you're left with this beautiful cinnamon bakery, sweet, delicious scent. And for me, I can leave Second and Spruce in my warmers over 24 hours and it'll still be delicious the next day. Fantastic performance. I would definitely put this on your scents to try from Second and Spruce. Hopefully she does bring it back next year. And I would definitely give that a try. Okay. That is, you guys, that is all that I've been warming this week. And I have had a good melting week. I have my melting basket here. That does change. So I kind of just want to share also what else I plan on going through this week. And today, I actually have some of another loaf I got in the bee stash. This is 100% That Witch from Salt, Melt, and Melts. This is fantastic if you want to kind of like dip into pumpkin, but not have like super spiced pumpkin. This is pumpkin, cupcake, candy corn, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I love this blend. Oh, you get the candy corn as it warms, that more of like that pumpkin spice buttercream cupcake note comes through, and it's not super strong on cupcakes at Tiffany's, but it's there. You can smell that. And with my obsession with cupcakes at Tiffany's, I felt like this was perfect to try out. I actually got this in a fall mystery de-stash from Facebook. I need more. I need more, definitely. I'm finding that with a lot of Salt Mountain Melts, I'm needing a lot more. And speaking of Salt Mountain Melts, we have my beloved Ferris Wheel After Dark. I use this sparingly. Caramel tobacco, funnel cake, and cotton candy. You guys, this is so good. Oh, and this actually caught in another de-stash on Macari. This was poured this July. Oh, it's so good. Like, the funnel cake is beautiful. It's not a spiced funnel cake, and you get this caramel tobacco, which just elevates the scent, gives it a sexiness. And the cotton candy's in the background just to give it a little zhuzh sweetness. Ugh, love it. Oh, and I scored some more in another de-stash. It's a half a loaf, but I will take it until I can get some more, and hopefully Amanda will be pouring it again. So as before mentioned, I will be warming my last piece of funnel cake from Second and Spruce, along with the cinnamon sugar crumble scent. This is gonna be super yummy. I've been trying to like go slowly incorporating cinnamon bakery into my warms. Sometimes in the morning it's just too much, but sometimes in the evening I want that dense bakery scent. So that being said, I also have my fried dough from my carnival sampler from Second and Spruce. This is fantastic. This is like a cinnamon sugar churro. Oh yes. Yep. I get the brown sugar and the cinnamon in this, and it's the fried dough and flaky crust. Basically, to me, it smells like a fresh churro of cinnamon sugar, or the innards of a cinnamon roll. Can't wait. Also have in my basket the Real Horror Show film from Ella After Wax, and this is Cider Lane and French Baguette. Okay, and this one smells so nice, but it's like a very light French baguette. But the Cider Lane, and this is different than any of the other Cider Lanes that I have in here, so I'll be excited to see how that does in here. Next is L3 Waxy Wonders, and I love it when you call me Big Papa. You gotta say, I love it when you call me Big Papa. Anyway, this is Sugar Cakes, Fat Bottom Girls, and Vanilla Butter Fudge. To me, this is mostly on cold. It's mostly the Vanilla Butter Fudge. I love that scent. I actually still have some from Harper James that I got, and I discovered that this year in combination, or melting it in combination with strawberry jam. Just elevates. I was obsessed with strawberry this summer. So anyway, yeah. I don't know which Sugar Cakes is, but I think it's like a body care blend of vanilla Oh, it's gonna be super good. I think this was another Mayflower shape too. So I think it's like 2 to 3 ounces, but I have them cut up to where I can either put 1 or 2 pieces of it in my warmers here in the living room. Next up is a chunk of fresh picked strawberry cotton candy frosting, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and Adipose from L3. This is super strong on cold, and I can't wait to warm this if I warm it. Oh, yeah, it's super strong on that fresh picked strawberry. And the more I smell it, it's definitely cotton candy frosting and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I have some Adipose. I haven't warmed it all the way. It's like a, I don't even remember what shape it was. I think it was like one of their cloud cakes. But anyway, just to give my nose a break from spice or variation, just something fun. I do have half a bar of pink leather from Scentsy. This is wild strawberry, toasted vanilla, and like pink leather, suede, whatever. Why are we struggling? Okay, I'm sorry. I had notes on here, but you can't see them because like it died. Anyway, August scent of the month. You can still get it. I popped a bar of it in my club. It's just really nice. It's like a very feminine, sweet, cozy strawberry scent for the fall. I did throw some farm stand pumpkin in my basket. This is apple, pumpkin, and cinnamon maybe? Yeah, it's more apple forward, but you still get that pumpkin in the background. So I haven't had that in a really long time, so I'm really excited about trying that. Then I have like 5 cubes of Frightfully Delightful that I want to try with around the campfire and alternating warmers. I feel like bakery goes very well with around the campfire. I won't do a 1-to-1 ratio. I'll probably end up just doing 2 cubes cut in half in 4 warmers here in the living room. I just don't want to inundate myself with the smoke, but this is so good. And I set them side by side yesterday. I'm like, yeah, that definitely needs to happen. Okay, last Scentsy bar, Autumn Road Trip. This is apple, Anjou pear, and silver oak. Now this is one wood and apple scent I could get behind year round. I love this one. Actually, I have the hand soap in the bathroom, and every time I'm washing my hands, I'm like, oh, it smells fantastic. I have a clam of pumpkin cookies and milk from Southbound. I just got this like a few weeks ago. This is fresh from the oven pumpkin spice cookies with warm sweetened milk. It's so good. It's like a spiced pumpkin. Creamy notes. Sugary, delicious. And look at this. Isn't that pretty? Can't really capture the glitter all that well because we're focused on me. Whatever. May or may not get to that. We'll see. Also from Southbound is pumpkin crunch cake. This is a sample. This actually smells really yummy. This is creamy pumpkin pie filling, rich condensed milk, baked yellow cake, melted butter, pecans, and spice. Like these are all the notes that are in pumpkin roll from Scentsy. Oh yeah, that's so good. So I think when I do the pumpkin cookies and milk in the other warmers, I'll do this one at my desk. I should have a pumpkin day. Because why? It's October now. It's October. Super excited. Okay. 2 more from Sassy Girl. So from my pumpkin pecan waffle sampler, I have my first love is pumpkin pecan waffles. This is strawberry pound cake, birthday cake, and pumpkin pecan waffles. This to me is heavier on the birthday cake and the SPC. And then in the background you get that PPW. I think I need to see about getting some more of this. Because why not? Okay, and the next up is Blue Pumpkins from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is basically cider lane, blueberry, and then pumpkin pecan waffles. I like to throw in other fruits in the fall and winter. Cranberry, plum, and blueberry, apple. I like a variety. I think I get more butter in this. But I got the blueberry and the cider lane. And the pumpkin pecan waffles just makes it dense. I think the butter comes from that PPW though. Which I haven't had much on its own, but I know there's maple and there's brown sugar and there's butter in that as well. And speaking of cider lane, I have my last two. These are Rose Girls. I have my bag of Autumn Mountain. This is cider lane, Dunk My Donuts, and pumpkin pecan waffles. I don't think I'm gonna get through this bag this season. But I do love this. This one is cider lane heavy. But I get more fresh apple in this, or the fresh cider. I love this version. I don't know what Dunk My Donut is, what that blend is, but this is fantastic. Yeah. Yep. Okay, and then lastly, but not least, is Forest of Illusions. And this is also from Rose Girls. If you haven't tried this yet, you need to. If you like Palo, if you like Iced Vanilla Woods, Marshmallow Fireside combinations, this has a lovely throw. This was my first Palo blend that I got this summer. I need more of this. Palo Santo Campfire Cookies, which is basically Marshmallow Fireside and sugar cookie. Vanilla Woods with a hint of lavender. That's basically your Iced Vanilla Woods because it does have that like birch or wood note, vanilla, and then the touch of lavender. If you are afraid of lavender comes off too harsh for you, you need to try it in this blend. Highly, highly recommend. You should definitely, everyone should try Rose Girls. I feel like Rose Girls, any of these waxes will be fantastic. Sometimes it's nice to cut all the spice and bakery. You have woods, you have apple, you got pumpkin. I've got a lovely variety here. And if I change my wax every day, then I should have enough for at least 2 weeks in this basket. And it is due to change. Sometimes I'm like, no, I want to save this, or no, I don't feel like warming this, and I'll change it out at night. Just depends. My basket never stays consistent. So that is what I've been warming and getting through, and then also what is upcoming for this week. I'm super excited. Love trying out new things, and then also finding new loves and new obsessions. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this crazy video, and I hope you guys are great. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.